So let's just see what topic Spirit wants to talk about, okay? We've only got a couple of cards here. Let's see which one they want to talk about. If they don't pull one, I will pull one for them. Oh, there it is. Love. All right. We're going to talk about love. Okay, what about love, Spirit? I mean, because love can come in many shapes and forms. It's about loving our job, loving life, loving our friendship groups, loving, there's so much to do with love. Love can be so broad. It's not just about love and romance and relationships. It can be loving your children. What do we got? The dragon. Beware of self-delusion. And maybe that's self-delusion about love, okay? Because we are talking about love here. So we are in Year of the Dragon. Be mindful of being too delusional when it comes to love and relationships. And it says wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And we've got goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So we have the bat, take care, enemies are working against you. All right, that doesn't sound like it's very loving. Let's pull a couple more cards and we'll get into this. We have fire, strong emotion, passionate, love or hate. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? We have the eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. We got teardrops, great personal sorrow, but there's triumph over that. You're going to be able to overcome that. We've got rat, someone is working against you or behind your back. Okay, and we've got pineapple, reconciliation, and then what do we got at the bottom of the deck? Harp, great happiness. Okay, what do we have here? I feel like for a lot of you, you kind of have been on the outs with certain individuals. I think that you're just kind of off, just rambling on, doing your own thing, trying to find happiness in your own life. Because there have been a lot of unsavory situations that you've had to deal with when it comes to your love life. We've got the dragon, the bat, and the rat. I mean, that says it right there. And I feel like there's been a lot of sadness and sorrow and depression. And, you cried over this situation, especially because you genuinely love this person or persons. Does not have to be one certain situation, but I feel like, it took a lot of your happiness away from you. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're finally realizing like, you know what, my happiness comes from within. I need to learn to love myself and have passion for life again instead of waiting around for somebody else to love me. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've kind of taken your mind off of love. When it comes to like loving others, that kind of stuff. Not that you don't still love them, but I feel like you are working more on your material wealth over your love and relationships. And personally, I think with the way that love and relationships have been, especially lately, and it's only getting worse and worse as we go through, it's been pretty shitty. The love situationships that I've seen in my own personal readings and the ones that I've done here on social media, I can honestly say like they really do make me want to stay single, because I'm looking at people and I'm like, wow, I can't even believe that people treat each other the way that they do. And I'm noticing that it's a pandemic on, the way people treat each other, like an option or, that you're not important or that you're replaceable or that they can go and cheat and I'm not saying all relationships are that way, but what I'm seeing right here, right now, I feel like for a lot of you, you've overcome a lot of those challenges when it comes to relationships. And because it brought you a lot of sadness, it brought you a lot of pain. And whether that's family members, whether that's actual romantic relationships for some of you, I feel like it's been very, very painful. And I do feel like now that you've overcome this, maybe certain people want to come back in because they see that you're finally happy and they want to come back and they want to reconcile with you. And that's going to be entirely up to you. So if you start seeing like pineapples, I'm getting dragons and goldfish and bats and eagles and rats and fire and pineapples, that's a lot of different, signs. But the center of the reading is strong emotion and passionate love or hate. And I get these two cards, the bat, take care, enemies are working against you. I feel like you have people out there who genuinely just despise you and will will do anything in their power that they possibly can to keep you from the love that you desire and deserve. And I feel like for you, you're just like, you're soaring over the top of that with the eagle. And I feel like these people are going to be the ones that are sad because they're the ones who are trying to work behind your back to make sure that you aren't able to, whether it's come together with someone for an actual romantic relationship or come back together with someone from the past that somebody else was working against. I feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen, and I'm starting to see here where, maybe there was a group of people, because I'm seeing the bat, the rat, and the dragon, okay? And so I feel like this is a group of people that could have all been working together and behind the scenes that were going out of their way to, because of their own delusions, to try and keep you away from certain individuals. And I think that someone here started to recognize, you know what? Shit, I drank the Kool-Aid. Like, I totally fell for this mess. And I feel like this individual is starting to pull themselves away from these people. And now they're able to actually see, oh my God, I am such a jackass. I was a horrible person and now I feel absolutely terrible. But it's like you can't see the big picture when you're standing in the middle of it. And sometimes you have to soar above it in order for you to recognize your role in all of it. And I feel like that's what this individual is doing, is finally saying, or this is you, or this is you. We're not all perfect. Okay, so put the roles where they fit. But somebody here is now starting to see the bird's eye view and going, oh no, I was that person. I was cruel. I was the one that was working against this person behind their back. How dare I cannot believe that I did this to them. And I genuinely love this person and I want them back. They are what makes me happy. And listen, nobody else makes you happy. You make yourself happy. They just can, help with that, right? So let's see, when is this person going to possibly make their return? What month could this person be making their return back into your life? The month of November, okay? Or their birthday could be in November. I'm also getting October at the bottom of the deck. So October, November for some of you. Or their birthdays could be in October or November. But for some of you, this person is year of the dragon. For others of you, this person could be year of the rat. For others of you, you could have fire in your chart, or this individual could have fire in their chart. They could be a Pisces also. So the months of October and November are definitely going to be significant. Also, the month of July could have been significant as well. Or this person could have been born in July. That card wanted to come out. And with fire, we are in Leo season right now. So I feel like now is where they're having that nostalgia, where they're looking back at their role in all of this, and they realize that they were the conduit to burn this relationship down. And I feel like somebody here just kind of went off on their own with the wheel here, because there were so many demons and dragons in this situation, and somebody here was like, I'm gonna go increase my wealth elsewhere. I'm gonna go increase my value regardless of whatever the hell's going on over here. Everybody is ridiculous. And I just see this person going, you know what? I'm going to go find what makes me happy regardless of all this other stuff. And I feel like now people are starting to wake up and realize they drank the Kool-Aid. Somebody had them under their spell. And I think because of that, you just had to go off on your own. And I feel like you're out there meeting new people, doing new things. And I feel like these other people are going to try and come back in. Be mindful, though, because if this person has already caused such great sorrow and sadness, you need to decide whether or not they're going to, be that same person, do the same things, or if you're going to be willing to set the healthy boundaries. Just because they come back does not mean that you need to accept the baton. You need to ask some really important questions. Why are they back? What do they want out of this situation? Are they coming back just for closure, or are they coming back because they want to mend it and fix it and they want to work through it? Are they going to hear your side of the story? Are they going to allow you to open up and say what needs to be said? Because it cannot continue to go down the same road that it has been on. That is not fair to you. And if you continue to allow, because I look at the wheel, I feel like this is a cycle, and I feel like this has been done before. It's almost like I'm getting the violin here, right? Where somebody comes in and tells their sob story. But, I look at the bat and I look at the eagle, and they're both, hovering over the top and having to look down upon where they've been, where they are, and where they're going. One person, I feel like I said, there's a lot of like people behind the scenes that are like gnawing at you, or wanting to just get under your skin. And so if you find yourself getting a rash, I feel like that's them getting under your skin. Don't let other people get under your skin. Get rid of them sooner than later. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. Subject to interpretation. I just saw 117 on the clock. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. It costs you nothing to do, and I really appreciate it. Helps get me into the algorithm. Anyway, you guys, love you all so much. Check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under Peace Unhinged and The Footsteps to Peace. Love you guys all so much. Chat again soon. Take care.